So an enemy of our walk with Christ is our old sin nature, and we each have it, and it is it is a tough enemy to deal with because, for various reasons. But Ephesians 2:3, as it speaks about this nature, let me just read it. Among whom also we all had our conversations, in times past in the lusts of our flesh, fulfilling the desires of the flesh and of the mind, and were by nature the children of wrath, even as others. And so it describes a lot of things about that kind of life in the old sin nature, according to the old sin nature, according to the nature that is alien, that is a stranger to the nature of Christ in us. And welcome this morning, and just please follow with me, think on this please with me. So it says we lived in the lusts of our flesh, we were fulfilling the desires of the flesh. So the old sin nature has lusts and desires, and it has designs, actually, directions that it takes, and it has like its own toolkit. And when we look around in society, in our societies, we find that there are at least three major tools in the toolkit of the old sin nature. And one of them, and this is a powerful tool of the old sin nature, and so a powerful tool of the natural man. And so it is a strong influencer in our society, is of course money. And this is not a surprise, but I am just wanting to underline this and this thought, just give you this thought that, of course, in First Timothy 6 and verse 10, it says, "For the love of money is the root of all evil." And this is talking about the old sin nature latching onto this and connecting with it so strongly. And because the old sin nature becomes dependent on this tool. This is the tool to manipulate the situation. This is the tool to direct, to control the situation. Money, we can just throw some money at it and we solve the problems that we have. And that's the old sin nature's thinking. And this is why people want money, not for money's sake. We want control with it. But this is the old sin nature's way of doing it. And this is this is so self-serving. Of course it is. That's the only way the old sin nature works. And I know early in the morning, maybe it's a little too much to hear about this nasty side. But of course there is the other side. Galatians 5:16 encourages us, and it's worth repeating again and again, like walk in the Spirit. Okay, so let me just say one thing on the other side of money. I would say it's prayer. Because in prayer, so why would I set prayer against money? Because in prayer, I am deciding to trust the Lord. I am deciding to not try to control the situation, but I'm sort of yielding up the control to Him. And that is a very scary thing for the natural man. So much so that it's impossible for the natural man. So much so that it is impossible for the old sin nature. I can only do this in the Spirit. I can only do this in the Spirit of Christ. And this is why walking in the Spirit is so key, because either I have to control the situation, hold it in my hand, or in prayer I can give it up to Him and say, okay, I yield control, I trust you. And this is then a very powerful thing on the other side. It is not the old sin nature, but the old sin nature looks at it and says, oh, wouldn't it be better if I could control the situation? Oh, Lord, if I could win the lottery. And that's a different kind of prayer. It's the prayer of the old sin nature saying, Lord, give me the means to control without faith. That's what I want. But in prayer, we give it to God and we're trusting that He controls it. And our faith is that we walk in that. So money set against prayer. And so just think on that, consider that, and just walk in the Spirit. Lord, help us all with that.